Installation of off-road auxiliary lights. Auxiliary light harness. Auxiliary light. Product manual. Auxiliary light lens. Auxiliary light adjustment tool. On for a 4-inch drive ratchet wrench. A 13mm long socket. 10mm open-end wrench. Diagonal pliers. Test light. Zip ties. Open the hood latch. Open the hood latch on the other side. Open the hood. Prop up the hood strut. Now, let's start installing the auxiliary light. Remove the retaining nut before installing the auxiliary light. Take off the nut and washer. The vehicle model for this light installation is Wrangler. The installation position of this off-road auxiliary light is the A pillar of the Wrangler. The auxiliary light bracket needs to be purchased separately. Install the bracket mounting base. Install in the order of flat washer, spring washer, and nut. Effect after installation. Use a small 13mm short socket. With a ratchet wrench, tighten the auxiliary light fixing screws. Fixing the auxiliary light firmly. Next, we will carry out wiring and connection. First, we need to connect the white wire into the fuse in the fuse box. Open the upper cover of the fuse box. Press the 2 latches on the fuse box. Then you can open the upper cover of the fuse box. Use a test light to find the ACC power fuse. Clip the clamp of the test light to the negative terminal of the battery. Use the test light to detect the fuse power supply when the key is not turned on. If the test light lights up, it is a constant power supply. Now turn on the key at the position tested by the test light just now. This fuse does not light up. After the key is turned on, the test light lights up. This means it's switched with the ignition. Use the fuse extractor included with the fuse box. Remove the fuse we tested just now. Secure the ACC power wire to the fuse terminal. The effect after securing. Install the fuse back after winding. The effect after installing the fuse. After installing the fuse, place the fuse extractor back to its original position. Straighten out the harness. After straightening out the harness, close the upper cover of the fuse box. Hide the excess harness. Choose a suitable position and fix the relay. We will use zip ties to fix it this time. Find a suitable position according to the vehicle model. Root and straighten out the harness to make it nice and neat. The main harness has 2 plugs. Pay attention to the distance between the 2 plugs. Ensure that its position can be accurately connected to the auxiliary light plug. After routing and straightening out the harness, secure it with zip ties. After fixing all the harnesses, use the diagonal pliers to trim the excess zip ties. The effect after wiring is completed. Next, we start installing the light switch. We need to go through the firewall. Find a hole that can be threaded into the cab. Search according to different vehicle models. Next, we take out the light switch. Disconnect the harness before installing the switch. Disconnect the cord. Thread the wire end of the main harness into the firewall hole. Then thread the main harness wire end out from the hole. Thread the plug on the light switch side into the hole of the lower trim panel of the steering wheel. After taking it out, connect the light harness plug with the main harness plug. Select a suitable position, adhesively fix the light switch. We need to tear off the adhesive tape on the back of the switch before pasting. Find a suitable position for pasting. Press it firmly inward. Organize and hide the harness. Now we connect the power supply of the light. The red harness is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. The black harness is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Use a 10mm open-end wrench. Remove the positive power supply retaining nut. Take off the nut. Install the red harness to the positive terminal of the power supply. Put on the retaining nut. Tighten it with a 10mm open-end wrench. Use the same 10mm open-end wrench. Remove the battery negative terminal fixing screw. Take off the nut. Install the light negative terminal. Put on the retaining nut for the power supply. Tighten the retaining nut with the 10mm open-end wrench. After installing all the harnesses, connect the light harness plug with the main harness plug. After installation is completed, put the plug in a suitable position to secure it. Remove the hood strut. Close the hood. Lock the hood latch back. Use the two small tools for adjusting the light included in the light set. Adjust the adjustment nut of the light. Loosen these two screws. Then you can adjust the position of the light. After adjustment is completed, tighten them firmly. Now we start explaining the functions of the buttons on the switch. The DRL button above is the daytime running light. Press it once to turn it on. It has two colors. If you want to turn off this light, press and hold this button until it goes out to turn it off. The button below is the auxiliary light switch button. Press it once to turn on, press it again to turn off. Below is the display of the auxiliary light. First is the DRL light, yellow light, white light. Off, press and hold. Below is the display of the auxiliary light. Turn on the auxiliary light. Turn off the auxiliary light. This yellow lens can be removed. Unfasten the upper and lower latches. Take off the yellow lens. This is the light without the yellow lens. Below is the light display without the lens. Below is the effect of the combination of white and yellow lights. Turn on the DRL white light. Switch to DRL yellow light. Then, turn on the auxiliary light. Turn off the auxiliary light. When the light is not in use, you can use the black lens included in the light set to cover it. Display of the effect after installation is completed.